Oh man, it's good to be back. Welcome to Create 1.18 slash create whatever the newest version is, because I plan to update this create mod throughout this entire series. So if an update releases, then I'm just gonna basically update the world and we're gonna see what happens and see what changes happen. This series has been long in the making, in the sense that I have spent a long time trying to plan out how I want to do a series like this. I really want to push myself with editing, as you saw through the intro, with some very basic editing. I want to push myself in 1.18, considering I've never actually used 1.18 yet. And I also want to push myself in Create with like the newer stuff that's inside of this. And this series is going to be different than most of them on YouTube, including my own, that we're not just trying to like, oh, let's automate everything. We're going to be trying to just live in a vanilla style world with Create mod being involved. So if I'm making a create machine, I can't just add a bunch of gears. I have to actually try to make it look pretty decent before I can go that far. And I want to try to make this as relaxing episodes as I possibly can. So it's more of me surviving in Minecraft and less about just trying to automate things and things like that. Now, I will attach a mod list in the description, and I'll probably try to get the CurseForge mod pack onto CurseForge so you guys can play along with me if you'd like. And it's completely subject to change. The only thing that's basically finite is create is going to be in it. The rest, I've added some odds and ends in there just to make things better. As you can tell, Biomes O Plenty is inside of here. Just a preference for me. I like to have extra biomes inside of this world. There's also, as you can see, because I have the materials in you, Tinker's Construct is in here. Not the original like 1.12 one, but the 1.18 one. So there is some things that are removed, but I figured that'd be cool to maybe automate some things inside of there. Of course, in Tinker's Construct. There's also Farmer's Delight. That's another huge like farming one that I know a lot of people love using Create with, so that's going to be in here. And there's some other odds and ends such as like better advancements, supplementaries, things like that. But if there's anything that gets added in here that could maybe impact Create mod, I'm just not going to use it. But there's only, I think I've maybe added 10 mods into this mod pack, so it's very, very basic. But yeah, I'm ready to jump in. And man, we can already tell about this 1.18 craziness. I mean, just look at this mountain. And then you could even see, because I've noticed this right off the bat, this is a huge ravine already. This isn't even the biggest ones that I've found in the last few seconds, but you can see just the vastness of just how far things go down and how far things go up in the air. I just stumbled upon something that might be kind of cool to do in the series. So of course we have these like gigantic mountains, as you can see. See how high up I am. And I think it would be really cool to kind of push my building expertise of basically building expertise that I don't have and build some buildings that kind of connect between all these peaks of the mountain. Because we do have, I've put in the Macaw's bridges, which somehow, there we go. But if we do at Macaw, you can see we have all these different bridges that we can use. And then of course we can make custom ones. But it'd be really cool if we had all these like different bases on the peaks of these mountains and then all interconnected via bridges. Maybe that'll be something we can do. All right, I started to build what I thought the gist of this would look like. Of course, this is bare bones because I have absolutely nothing in this game right now. But you can see with the nice little rope spruce bridge connecting basically these little peaks, which hopefully this would turn into some kind of other like facility building thing going on over here. And then we come up here and we just have this little pathway that, of course, I'd finalize out in a little bit. A little overhang and stuff like that to just kind of navigate alongside the mountain and stuff like that. And then hopefully it comes around here. And I figured somewhere maybe against this side of the mountain or against this side of the mountain is where we'll have our very first like house semi setup or something along those lines. But super basic. You can see I've literally just used spruce wood and nothing much besides that. But I figured that this is kind of giving an idea of like what we're working with. I've spent the last day or so in game just kind of continuing to work on our area, so kind of indirectly building a house again with just our platforms that are just kind of climbing alongside the mountainside. I've used these new Macaw's fences and walls mod to just kind of do these little cool spruce horse fences. Don't think that that's the purpose for these guys, but they look kind of cool with the little design. And then I've used some create windows, spruce window panes, to add some windows, a little bit of a door. And we got a little bit of a kind of like hidey hole currently with our items and our stone cutter and things along those lines. So we kind of have a little bit of a base setup now. I'm really starting to like the way that I'm doing this series, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. That I'm spending some time to just make this place feel like home, which sounds really cliche. But all I'm doing is just little simple remodels. You can see with spruce wood, excuse me. So our fence now has logs and stuff like that, and I've made this a lot more tighter. And I did that because I kind of want to force myself to use like smaller locations to traverse around this mountainside. Because granted, I could just make this like 10 blocks wide if I really wanted to, but I think that ruins the idea of like me really surviving on like a cliffside. So that's why there's like literally a one block length of me walking around in this area. I do also have a ladder. This is temporary just to get me down there, or if I need to run out and go get some more logs. And then we can see I built a little rope bridge over to the side where we're going to continue this base off in this area. So I figured that's going to be my little house that will probably eventually continue up the mountainside. Over here, this might be like my crafting area that's going to be built into the side of this mountain. And then we have another little path that I had before, but I've just kind of remodeled a little bit. You can tell it snowed through the last night. But I've just done some remodels with the fences. Haven't done anything to the roof just yet, but I like this little area of patch of a roof. Our stairway down, I think, looks a lot better now with a rope bridge connecting over to kind of the non-snowy mountainside. And I thought it was really cool is that we also have the option of, if I type in rails, you could see we can actually do like spruce rail bridges. And of course, we can make a train inside of the create mod. So maybe one of the future episodes, I'll be making like a train that traverses through through the mountainside or something like that. It'd be really cool. But yeah, my main focus right now is just kind of making this area look nice. I might go mining in a few moments because I've literally not mined at all. And I think that's what we're going for right now. All right, it's been like basically an hour later, and I've done some more renovations. So I kind of lied. I think I said I was gonna go mining or something like that, but I wanted to build somewhat of like a storage area first, or at least a very basic one, and it's based off of a photo I found on Pinterest. So I'll link that in the description just so I can cover it, but it's not an exact copy. But if we go into here, this is our little storage room that we got set up here. So it's just a bunch of storage drawers that we currently have basically set up. I know probably someone in here is probably going, Rocket, you could literally use a drawer controller, which I actually have in here. I just don't have a diamond currently, so I can't make one. And I believe with the drawer controller, if you like double right click, it just auto sorts all the items into these guys. So I feel like this is probably going to be our like ores and stuff like that we mine. And then maybe some wood, things like we have a lot of items of. And then to the sides, this is just going to be our odds and ends. So things that I maybe don't really need to auto sort because I don't really have that much. And it should be pretty good. But I like this little table setup. I believe that there's like Macaw's chairs. And I realized I missed a sign. I don't have that in here. If you guys think I should add that in, maybe I'll add it in and switch these to actual chairs. But for now, you can see that we got like a little bit of a table station. We got a storage area. And of course, this is going to spruce up with some extra colors once I actually get some more blocks. But for now, I'm kind of settled in on wood and stone as the two things that I get to use. But our next step is to officially go mining. So let's go ahead and go mine. Oh my God. I was just walking down this random little cave and look at that. Oh my. This is just insane. I might actually be able to get down there. I don't know if that's a good idea, but part of me is saying screw it. Why not? Might as well go check these things out. Wow. Just look at this. This is insane. Like, just the vastness of this. This looks like a mod, and this is all just crazy. I mean, the thunder and lightning is really adding to this effect. And by the way, it still goes outside. This is just in the side of the mountain. Hey, there's glow squids. Look at that. I don't know if we should kill them. Because I know you can make like glow in the dark, glowing like item frames and things like that. I don't know what else they drop though. And just like that, glowing sacks. We'll even take one of these guys out too. Look at that. We got 4 of them already. Diamonds! Look at that. That honestly threw me off. They did not look like diamonds inside a deep slate. But we already found some. And this is what I keep looking at. It's the deep slate zinc. I keep thinking that's diamonds just from like a side view. But we got 2 of them now. I'm hoping to find a couple more because then we can make, of course, a pickaxe. We can go ahead and make the storage drawer controller and such like that. And there we go. We finally have some stuff in our storage system. And it's honestly looking like we're living here finally. And with that, I think I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoy this kind of series that I'm doing, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, let me know how I can improve in the comments. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.